We have just got our first look at FIFA 20 gameplay, and it was just done in the FIFA eWorldCup. It was one match played on kickoff mode. There were a few people, Matt HD Gamer, Cal Freezy, Mike LaBelle, so it was very interesting, and giving you a summary of how FIFA 20 gameplay is looking just from this one match that we have seen. So before we get into it, if you are new here, make sure that you do subscribe. I'm going to be making loads of videos at the start of FIFA 20, trading and investing, how to make coins right at the start when it really matters on the web app, so you definitely don't miss that. So something that you do need to keep in mind when watching this video is of course that gameplay is very different from what we can currently see in kickoff, and of course it's actually very early on. Usually EA Sports put a patch out there maybe like a few weeks. They even do it after. They usually give us FIFA 20 gameplay, and then a few weeks after of it being in FIFA Ultimate Team, they will release a patch. So they're always kind of like changing it. In my opinion, it's something on the back end. Maybe they have some sort of like, they have 3 type of gameplays ready, and they're all on kind of like different slider settings of how fast the gameplay is, maybe how all of different things is, but generally what we can see here with tackling and stuff like that, it should stay the same. So from the speed of the game, like I was mentioning, that's the first thing that most people are talking about, is that the gameplay is actually a lot slower. But what I did actually pick up on is that fast players, so for example Mohamed Salah, if he's actually on the attack and he suddenly starts to accelerate a lot more, then he is actually going to be able to outrun the defender, which of course we like to see, and maybe we didn't really see too much in FIFA 19. That definitely looks fixed, and what I think EA Sports are definitely trying to do is try and make us maybe not use the R2 button, for example on PlayStation, as much. We do have some pro players who of course been playing the game professionally. They know a lot about the gameplay. They don't usually use the accelerate button unless of course they're on the attack, or if they're of course in a defending position. But in the midfield, they kind of like don't use the accelerate button, which is, in my opinion, is what EA Sports are trying to do. They definitely want to make it a lot more tactical and make you think about your decisions, maybe like pass around the midfield, pass around the back more, what we can see in real life in some really of course high up fixtures when they don't want to concede a goal, and it is hard of course to work it up. So also with defending, tackling looks a lot better. Once you actually tackle, there isn't going to be loose balls. The balls aren't going to bounce back after of course the tackle. They are actually going to stay with the player who actually made the tackle, if it's going to be a successful tackle of course, which does actually look extremely nice. You might need to try and find the gameplay somewhere over on YouTube, or maybe if it's a clip over on Twitch, you will maybe spot a few times that this did happen, and I think this is definitely really solid, and that's the one thing that I think is going to change. We didn't also see any finishing. There was actually just a 0-0 game, so that of course isn't very good at all. We didn't see how the finishing mechanics are looking, if of course we're going to get what EA Sports have been promising us. But from what it looks like I did mention, the gameplay, probably the slowness, again maybe it's in kickoff, that's why it's slow, but most likely that's going to change in my opinion. If not, we are going to be getting the closed beta very soon, so we are going to see of course how the feedback from the gameplay over there is going to be. Hopefully it should be better, and it should be of course across all modes. So we should have of course career mode, then we should also have, I do believe of course, yeah, FIFA Ultimate Team, and there is going to be all of the different modes, so we should get a lot of feedback there. And then we do have the official FIFA 20 EA Access. You're going to have 10 hours of gameplay to EA Access members. I'm going to be having that. It's going to be insane. I'm going to be live streaming, making loads of videos. That's going to be absolutely insane. I cannot wait to do that. There will be more information about streaming soon. You can go and follow me over there on Twitch as well, just Foot Mentor. Get ready for that. And the main thing you just need to know from this is that the gameplay, from what we can see, does look a lot slower. Maybe EA Sports are going to try and stick with that, but I'm not too sure. Maybe of course it's just going to be how that is on kickoff, but some things definitely look a lot better. The tackling looks a lot better. There's no loose balls after of course getting it, and I do think possibly the pace, again, they're going to try and fix it with the defenders of course not being able to get to the attackers too much. And also I think physical is going to be another thing that EA Sports are going to try and push, maybe like more tactical thinking gameplay. I think that's the move EA Sports are going for. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.